Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of At the Bar with Sammy and Ryan. We have a new pod name. We are now going by the Daily Gooner. You can find us on Twitter at Daily Gooner Pod, and you can find Sam here. What's your at on Twitter now?
Daily Gooner Sam.
And you can find myself, Daily Gooner Ryan. It's pretty simple. And this is episode 2 of this great show that we've decided to come up with. We have nearly 10,000 views on the first episode, so thank you so much for watching it and sharing it with your buddies and having a drink with us. And as you can see, I do have Sam here with me again. Hello, mate.
Hello, buddy. How's
right?
things? Yes. Got the old traditional beer.
What one have you got today?
Same old Carlsberg. Different pint glass, though.
I'm on the stronger stuff this week, Sam. Like you took the mick out of me last week a little bit with the old Strongbow. I have the good old. I'm not sure it was the old Henny God, the Hennessy.
Oh,
yeah. Got
to show that manliness, eh?
Yeah, I got a bottle for Christmas, so you'll have to pay for it this time.
Fair
So
play.
Sam, let's get to business.
Right.
How did Sabitzer do in his game? His last game.
You've bloody asked me. It was a while ago now. Done all right, I suppose. I think it was a nil-nil
Didn't
draw.
win.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it's 0-0 draw. Yeah.
Well, Van Bergen didn't do very well.
Tanked
Heerenveen lost 2-1. They had a man sent off, and he got substituted because the man got sent off. Got substituted after 42nd minute. So,
mad!
Fantastic.
It's like, cheers, mate.
Yeah. Who is your player this week?
I am going to go with Lorenzo Pellegrini of Roma.
Interesting one. Why him?
Why him? Fits into a number of midfields. He's a very talented, again, another number 7. So I seem to have a theme round them at the moment. But it's just somebody I enjoy watching. Roma, believe it or not, is my Italian team. But more importantly, when me and my pals got like this FIFA thing going on, get selected a team at random, got Roma, built a team around him. So
we got another player down because of FIFA.
Yes.
Fantastic. So what is his strengths?
The strengths. What I'd say about him is he likes to keep it tidy. He's somebody that can drive the ball from deep, and when he gets to the edge of the area, he either looks for that through ball. Through balls is a big plus for him. Or if he's in a deeper area, he's got the ability to turn play round. So for a quick counter attack, if he knows that the attacker's over the far side, ball comes into him, he will try that over the top straight away, and he is quite successful. He's got a good weight of pass. Having said that, around about passing in and around the box, he's got quite a decent long shot on him. He likes to have a pop from outside the box. So he's quite a good all round midfielder. Centre mid, attacking mid. He's somebody that can play in a variety of positions. So yeah, he's done well. He's got an average of 11.1 according to Who Scored for the games this season. Appearances 9 in centre mid. Been substituted 6. Played 5 in attacking midfield. And a new one for him, he's been playing in the left forward position. So
that's interesting.
Yes, it's something that I wouldn't necessarily put him there because he's not exactly the quickest, but it seems to have worked. So could be something to look forward to in future.
Fair play. So as you can all see, I'm wearing my Bayern Munich top, who are actually my German team. But I'm going to be choosing a player from Eintracht Frankfurt you all may know who he is. It's Andre Silva, the striker. He actually got swapped for Rebic in the window last summer. He went from AC Milan to Frankfurt. He's done unbelievable this season. He's got 12 goals in 17 games this season. 9 goals in the Bundesliga in 12 appearances, which is phenomenal strike rate. He's got an average of a 7.6 rating, which for a striker, you don't really get big ratings unless they're doing something right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. He was, if you look at his ratings last year when he was at Milan.
I mean, he barely featured for Milan either. Like, they didn't even rate him.
Yeah, exactly. And when he did come on, he just simply didn't fit.
No, absolutely. He's got 2 assists as well. His overall link-up play is incredible. He can hold the ball up. He's big, strong, but he's not the tallest of strikers though. Like he's like a Lacazette kind of striker. He's got a lot about him, like muscle-wise. He's very good at holding the ball. He's good at bringing players into play, laying the ball off, and making a run in behind. He's a deadly finisher as well. Like his finishing, I don't know if you saw it, but they had the Nike Top Striker tournament. There was Icardi, Andre Silva, Aubameyang, Lukaku, and I think it was Benteke. I'm not too sure. And he won it. Andre Silva won it out of all of them. So,
blimey,
that's a esteemed company. That.
Well, all bar Benteke. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry for the fans.
At the time, I think he was playing for Liverpool.
Yeah. I still don't know how people rated him, but still.
Sorry, Villa fans. He plays for Crystal Palace, lad.
Oh, yeah, Palace now. Yeah, bollocks. Yeah, don't know where I'm going with Villa.
So, if you had a choice of any team, where would Lorenzo Pellegrini land? Or would he stay at Roma?
It's a bit of a tough one, really, because obviously he's in a system that works really well for Roma. And he's really that driving force for that Roma team. If you look at some of the games that he's played this season, he links up very well with Mkhitaryan. Obviously, they've got Zaniolo to come back in from his second ACL injury, which may push him a bit deeper. But primarily, he's been playing as the attacking midfielder. I tell you why I had Villa on the mind, because I think that he may slot in quite well to their midfield. Because if you're going to have Jack Grealish as somebody that's going to patrol around and not necessarily stick to a position, if you want a bit of stability in there, Pellegrini would slot in either in the attacking role or in a deeper lying midfielder, which you would theoretically be upgrading on Douglas Luiz. But I think as well, Manchester United, I know that they've got a raft of midfielders, but if you look at them from midfield, if they're going to be losing Pogba, you need to have somebody that's going to be a creator from deep, but can also then join up with the play and essentially not be flashy with it, because no offense to McTominay, he's more of an enforcer than a ball-playing midfielder. He can play the ball, but it's not really his game. Obviously, you've got Fred. Fred's in there, a bit similar to McTominay. He's just in and around. It's always one thing that Manchester United have lacked recently, somebody that can really control the game in the middle of the midfield. Obviously, they've brought in Bruno Fernandes, but if the game isn't going his way, there's nobody really behind him to back that up. They're just hoping that McTominay and Fred will just essentially protect the back four, win the ball back, and then play on to the forward four. To fit Pellegrini's passing, the obvious is City. He'd work very well at City. He'd work well at Arsenal for the same reasons as being a passing team. He'd fit in well. The thing that I really like about Pellegrini is that he keeps it simple. He doesn't try to do something outrageous or look for a pass that everybody knows it isn't going to come off the Hollywood pass. He assesses the situation. He's very good at assessing the situation before the ball comes, and he'll assess and he will directly go to the player. So, say for example, with at Arsenal, you've got Lacazette in front. He would obviously be coming to the penalty area. Lacazette play into him, play a quick 1-2 round the corner, and then have a shot on goal, or be able to, if Lacazette was to make a move, he'd be able to slide him down either side of the channels. He's just got a really good weighted ball about him as well, and it's something that I think a lot of the teams in the Premier League miss at the moment. Tottenham are missing it, so they haven't got that connector. They're relying on Kane to come deep, but realistically, he's better when he's up the field, and they're relying a bit on Son at the moment. But if you put Pellegrini in their attacking midfield, that solves a big problem for Mourinho, because the ball can go into him. As I say, it can link up very well with Harry Kane, can link up well with Son. Maybe Liverpool, dependent on Gigi Wijnaldum. Not the similar type of player, but again, one that can control the game from a deeper position, and just have that elegance on the ball that you just know that if he sees Salah, Mane going down into the channel, you just know that ball's going to arrive. In Italy, it depends if he wants to stay at Roma, really, because in Italy he'd be perfect for Juve. Obviously with Dybala potentially being an outgoing, because obviously you always get linked to clubs, and I think he's in his last year of his contract now.
Yep.
Or coming up to the last year.
You'd be correct.
Be an interesting replacement there. La Liga again would suit him down to the ground, but realistically, you'd only be looking at maybe Madrid or Barcelona. I don't think Atletico's style of play would suit him. It's too abrasive. But yeah, it's a real interesting one with him, really. Obviously, with the Italian league, it's very tactical, and he's very smart on the positions that he picks up. But as I say, with him keeping everything simple, it just eases the game and knits things up very, very, very nicely.
Yeah, I love Pellegrini. I've mentioned him for Arsenal quite a lot on Twitter, as you know. I think he'd be perfect for PSG.
Yeah.
Because they don't have anyone in that midfield that actually creates anything.
That's
as
very
far
true.
as I'm aware, they have Verratti, Guy, and Paredes, who I'm not sure are players you want feeding Neymar and Mbappe, to be honest.
No, Verratti's an interesting one, really, because he's got the ability to do it. But I don't know. Every time I watch PSG, it just seems that he's out of favour. He's always on the bench.
Yeah, I feel like he's just always in disciplinary trouble. Like, I feel like he's always got a yellow card or a one match away from a booking or suspension or something.
Yeah.
I remember when PSG came to the Emirates a few seasons ago. I think we drew 2-2. He was absolutely brilliant against us. He actually controlled Coquelin and Ramsey really, really well, but then he scored no goal. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, isn't it? It's like with him, he's got that brilliance about him, but I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about Verratti another show.
That's what this show's for, tangents. That's going on a mad tangent.
What about Andre Silva? Where's he?
I think the way he plays, I don't think he's suited to the Premier League.
Why?
He's not the fastest. He won't run in behind. But he will, but most defenders in the Premier League, they're pretty quick. They're pretty big, so not the tallest striker. You see the problems Lacazette has when he's trying to hold the ball up. I think he'd be perfect for someone like Sevilla.
Okay.
Someone like Sevilla, maybe Roma. I know that Dzeko is on. Don't want to say last legs and be rude, but he's pushing 35, I think.
Pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, I would say AC Milan now, but I don't think he'd want to go back there.
Bad experiences, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. He might work in England for someone that has the ball all of the time. So like Arsenal, Chelsea. You see what Giroud does for Chelsea when he's playing up front.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But then I feel like he's found his niche in Germany. I think he's found his game. It's not too quick, not too slow. Like Italy is very tactical, very slow. It doesn't suit his style of play. Premier League is very rapid. It's up and down the pitch consistently. Whereas Germany is a mixture of both. It's very, very good. But then in Germany, like you've got Lewandowski at Bayern, probably won't move there. Haaland at Dortmund, another
Unless
move.
he gets bought out.
Yeah, and then you got Plee at Gladbach, who is on fire this season as well. So I think he's found his level right now. And if he does keep performing, maybe Barcelona might take a punt on him, because you see they've signed some random strikers in the past.
Yeah, what's the geezer? Braithwaite.
Yeah, well, that was a random one.
Yeah, that just baffles everyone. But
yeah, is that all you've got for your man there?
Yeah, I think that brings this one to a wrap. To be honest, in terms of Pellegrini, it's been good to talk about him. Obviously, for us, this will be going to our Patreon first and foremost. So if people want to get down on that, obviously we'll put the link in somewhere on the video. And yeah, if you want to hear about At the Bar first, that's where you need to be, people, I'm afraid. So we're looking at £5 a month. So get involved.
It's the price of a beer in most pubs in England.
Yes, indeed.
So if you want to have a drink with us and talk about football, we will eventually be going live. I'm sure. I'm not 100%. I've heard rumours that we will be doing this live.
All right. Heard the old rumour, the old transfer rumour.
Yeah, it's on the weekly gossip. He's tease the weekly gossip there.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to have a drink with us, come join us on the Patreon. It's £5 a month. You get absolutely everything that we do: breakdown videos, telestrations, articles that will be out first. You get included in a Discord chat room where you can chat with us all the time. I was literally on there at 2:00 in the morning the other day talking Arsenal transfers with our Patreon users. You get entered into every single giveaway that we do. We recently just gave away a signed Kieran Tierney shirt, which is a lot of money, and 1 out of 6 people won it. So your chances are pretty high if you're coming in for the giveaways.
Mr. Tom Wright backed us, got involved, got the shirt.
One of our earliest fans, as you. So yeah, and this week I have the kickoff times for both games, so you can't judge me this week. Frankfurt are playing Bayer Leverkusen at home at 2:30 on Saturday, and Roma are playing. I've forgotten who they're playing. Hang on.
Oh, I've got both the times.
Yeah, they're playing.
I ain't got both the teams though, have you?
Playing Sampdoria at 2:30 on Sunday afternoon.
I was going to say in the morning. What are you on?
Yeah, so if you want to catch up with Pellegrini and Andre Silva, we will be doing a segment which I call Sam off guard with this week, that we review what they did in their last game, which I didn't tell Sam, but
yeah. Or what's name? I watched it. It's just a case of what happened, because it was a couple of weeks ago now.
Yeah. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the last episode. As I said, we have mad views on that one, and let's hope we can get this one to the same level. Follow us all on Twitter. We've got Gooner Daily Gooner Sam, Daily Gooner Ryan, Daily Gooner Raf from the Daily Gooner podcast, which is not Saved by the Bellerin anymore, where we will be up to date with all news to do with Arsenal in general, and At the Bar will be here. So subscribe to the Patreon and have a good evening.